Okay. All right, cool. We are now live again. Yay. It is now January 5th, 2025. So if you're seeing this, it might be a little bit later. But anyways, in this live, we're going to receive questions from people, and they will pretty much ask us questions. And the first question is already one, um, apparently on TikTok. All right, let's see. Kelsey. How's it going, Kelsey? It's going okay. Oh, I don't feel like bad. Just okay. I'm doing all right. I woke up a little bit later than I should have. I decided to take a nap and I took an extra long nap. Let's see. Kelsey's asking, is the Anchor over with me? Oh, let's see. Hmm. Okay. Kelsey, we got the Queen of Cups. This is the lady who understands feelings. She is a very nurturing. I don't think that he's completely over. There may be many feelings involved in this situation still. If it is within your means, um, you can either keep waiting for the person to come back and tell you something, come back and try to fix things. But you also can take action if that's your wish, right? But just be sure that you're not simply keeping your mind on the wrong things, right? So, Queen of Cups, that's a good card. Try to understand feelings before you do anything, but there's still a possibility. Ria, hey Ria, thanks for coming back. Ria is asking, let's see. Ria is asking, how will the rest of my senior year go? Girl, it's hard to tell you that with one single card. Let's see. High Priestess. All right. This is the High Priestess. It's not on reverse, so it is a great thing. Make sure that you trust your intuition. You know, what are you telling yourself at this moment? What are things that you know about yourself at this moment? Um, trust your intuition. You know, if you're waiting for a senior year, I don't know what are your goals. I don't know what you're planning to do, but always, if you want to get somewhere, you got to take action to it. Just be wise. Be very wise on what you do. If you play with fire, you can get burned. Right? That's a pretty basic. So be the high priestess at this very moment. Let's see. Kari, thank you. Kari is asking, is R Is R thinking or missing me? Kari is asking, is R thinking or missing her? One more, please. We got the Five of Wands on reverse, and we got the Queen of Cups also. This signals somebody in here, right, is pretty much tired of fighting. And I feel like this is most likely thinking of you. Yeah. That's the Queen of Cups. That's emotional. Oh my God, my camera is just going nuts on that focus. That is emotional intelligence. That's nurturing. So very likely that this person is really missing you. Camilo, thank you for the rose. Camilo's asking, does Johnny love me? Oh my God, you guys. Let's see. Camilo is asking, does Johnny loves me? I'm going to start changing decks. These cards are just... Does Johnny love Camilo? Does Johnny love Camilo? Yes. We got the King of Pentacles on a quick gamble of yes or no. That would have been a yes. Also, the King of Pentacles is the guy who builds things. He is very consistent. And, you know, he can get stuff done. He's the guy who's going to give you a bunch of food whenever you go to his house. So that may be either you or him in this story. So yeah, there's a possibility, yes. Jennifer, thank you for following. Patrice, thank you for following. Let's see. We got Emily. Emily is asking, does Seth want reconciliation with me? Let's see. Does Seth want reconciliation with Emily? Emily, very likely, yes. You know, on a gamble of yes or no. You got the Empress. That's the card of abundance. That's the card of the pretty woman. You know, the divine feminine. So I would say yes. Who else we got in here? Probably just put it this way. You're welcome. So who else we got? Jennifer Ranucci is asking, Jennifer, does Isaac thinks of me? Does Isaac thinks of me? Jennifer, that could have been a negative. Okay. Why do I say that? Number one, I'm picking this card up on reverse. Temperance is always a card of not only balance, but is also patience. Either someone is not being patient in the situation. Um, are you guys together? If you guys are together, then, or you know, it really depends. If you have been together for quite a while, of course, you would have place in their minds. But if you guys are not together, if it's just a crush, ask yourself, how can you guys start developing a bond together, right? Let's see. KC Recovery, thank you so much for the donut. I really appreciate that. KC, do you have a question, KC? Let's see. Oh, not quite yet. Okay. As soon as I get your question, I'll get straight to you. All right, let's see the other peeps that dropped their questions. LX really is asking, I was wondering, does Nathan M actually like me? Let's say. Let's see over here. Oh no. That's a different person. Will I fulfill my soul's purpose in this life? Will I fulfill my soul's purpose in this life? Okay. LX really won. All right, we got the Six of Pentacles on reverse on this one. So what do I say in here? I think everybody comes here for a reason. Everybody comes to this earth to complete a mission, whatever that may be, right? Um, so that does not mean that you're not going to, But this card pretty much tells you that number one, there is a whole lot of give and take for every decision, for every action. There will be a reaction. Just so be mindful of how much you give to others and how much you take from others. Sometimes you may feel like you're not being given enough. If that's not the vibe that you want from that person, of course, it's better to, take care of yourself and move someplace else, right? Because you're not going to simply be begging all the damn time. Nobody wants to be begging all the damn time for things. Um, but in order for that to happen, yes, you will need to have plenty of balance. And if somebody decides that it is not really, they don't really want to give out any attention to you, I would say, F them. Just kidding. Um, but just keep that in mind, you know, just put yourself first. Be obsessed with yourself. Don't give out too much. KC Recovery. Do you do about those that passed on? I just want to check on someone who checked. It's complicated. KC, I can check, yeah, but I can't really promise. I can probably get a message on what you need to know, but I surely do not. I'm not in that level of mediumship that I am getting the message from the dead. I can tell you for sure that yes, he does. I'm pretty sure they can feel that. Oh, the dead are not asleep at all. The most important thing for the dead is that you let them move on their own journey from now on. You know, you give your respects, you understand them, and you give them life. If you wanna do something nice for them, you can always go maybe to a Hispanic store. I don't know if Walmart has them. I've seen it in Dollar General. Just grab a praying candle. They're like just yay big, maybe the size of a full hand. Grab a white plate. That's what I do. Grab a white plate. Grab a glass of water. Put a glass of water on the plate, and then you light your candle right beside the glass of water. Do your praying. Put your intentions in it. All right. Let's see. Crystal Gale. Crystal Gale. Crystal's asking, will I get along with Chris when I move in? I don't know if she. Oh, she just answered. Hold up. Absolutely. I appreciate your honesty. And yes, we have them at the Dollar Tree. Yeah. You just gotta make sure you do. That's the way you can communicate with them. I mean, there's not much that we can do at this point. But you can always light them a candle and wish them light to move on their path forward. All right, back here. I also have Margarita. Margarita is asking, will me and Alex be together, live together soon? Mm, on a quick gamble of yes or no, Margarita, I would say that is probably a no. But there's the Eight of Cups. That is the card of leaving. This is also, even though it may not be happening soon, or very soon, it does not mean it's over. So ask yourself how, if you want this really, really, really to happen, how can we change that? But currently, that is the situation right now. Crystal Gale. Crystal Gale. Crystal, will I get along with Chris when I move in? Crystal Gale. Will Crystal get along with Chris when she moves in? Crystal, this indicates that there may be some sort of overly authoritative presence between the both of you. I don't know if maybe you or them, but once it happens, okay, don't take my word for it right away. But once it happens, if someone is trying to overtake or be completely overbearing, it might be important to share what you have in your mind. Try not to scream. Try not, just be civil. The more you're civil, the longer and the better things will turn out. The Emperor on reverse is someone, very authoritarian. He can be the tyrant. Um, he can be very bad. That's pretty much bad leadership. So if that's the case, maybe one of you guys will need to start being the leader of the house. You're welcome. Let's see. Oh my goodness, you guys. All right, Crystal's done. Let's see who else added. Zero X Star. Angelina is asking, will me and Alan get back together? Will Angelina and Alan get back together? Yes. Angelina, we got the yes from the Queen of Cups. Upright on a quick gamble of yes or no, and upright, I would consider that a yes. The Queen of Cups is also the lady who's very nurturing. She understands, she listens. Um, she's got everything together. She's got the biggest cup in the deck, by the way. So, in order for that to happen, make sure you are understanding your and theirs emotions. You know, if things are not looking pretty good right now, make sure that your mind is in very much place to receive them back into your life. You're welcome. And then we got Black Barbie. Black Barbie, Aliyah. Am I currently pregnant? Girl, girl, girl. All right, girl. All right, girl. We'll see what we got in here. Aaliyah is asking, is she pregnant? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. Oh, no, not yet. Upright, yes. Reverse, no. Is Aaliyah pregnant? Yes. You're so pregnant, Aaliyah. You're pregnant as hell. Girl, I never seen somebody so pregnant. Congratulations. Now, go get yourself an actual test, okay? Get yourself an actual test, okay? Don't be sitting and waiting. Oh my God, a tarot reader told me I was pregnant. Oh, okay. Don't be making 9 months without going to the OBGYN. Yo. What a wonderful world. Thank you so much for sharing the live. I really appreciate that. What a wonderful world is asking Sandra, is John for me? All right, is John for Sandra? It's John for Sandra. Let's see, is John for Sandra? Let's find out. What do we have for Sandra? What does Sandra need to know? You got two cards. Okay. What was it this way? Yeah. Okay. 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 Sandra, you actually got two cards today. Congrats. Um, Number one, you got the magician. The magician indicates that out of this relationship with John, you can get anything you want. You can manifest anything you want. However, make sure you're using your skills, or maybe he is using his skills for the right things. Okay. The page of Wands on the reverse indicates someone who can be very unmotivated or very lazy, okay, or disinterested, uninterested. So if that may be happening, ask yourself, how can I make sure that this person is constantly interested? But on a yes or no, I would consider the magician as the main card of this question, and I would say that will be a yes. Okay. See, next up, Foxy Lady Lee is asking, just please give me a general reading on whatever you see. Okay. You're welcome, Sandra. All right, let's see. Let's see, ladies. Can we get a card for Foxy Lady Lee? What does Foxy Lady Lee need to know at this moment? What does Foxy Lady Lee need to know at this moment? Come on. Oh my please. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Foxy Lady Lee. At first, I got for you the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords on reverse means coming clean, getting with the truth, trying a different strategy. Um, and then we also got the devil, and it's on the upright. So it's almost like you may be finding yourself in some certain cycles. I don't know what that may be. The devil may indicate vices. It may indicate obsessive thoughts, obsessive things, running into obsession mode where you're constantly with your mind in this little cycle, right? That can be many, many things. So if that is happening to you, I hope not. It may be time to try um, a different method. Okay, if you're obsessed about a person, and you feel like this is taking too much time of your day, it may be, this may be the indication to do not let the devil take over, because we all got the devil at some point. We just can't let him exactly run through our lives. We all got light and darkness inside of us. So don't let the darkness take over. Come clean with what you have right now, with the things that are happening right now, and try to find a way to not fall through the cracks. Sounds good? So this is not definitive. Again, it's not definitive. But if something happens, or if you find yourself into that cycle, um, this may be a good way, a good alert that you need to get out of that funk. Okay. Thank you for sharing, Sandra. Really appreciate it. Jana is asking. Jana, you're still there? Hi, Adore. How's it going? All right, Jana or Chelsea. Sorry, Chelsea. Will Chelsea and Lawrence get back together? Let's see. Will Chelsea and Lawrence get back together? We got Tower on reverse for Chelsea and Lawrence. The tower on reverse indicates that there's maybe something big happened into the situation, and that we are just trying to, when you just break. Imagine when you break a little cracker, right? Just and there's no way to actually put it together because it's completely, down to crumbs. That's the tower on reverse for you. So I would say that is most likely a no. If they do get back together, it is very important that they know that once something happens, you either gotta clean up the entire memory and move on. And they gotta ask themselves, can we still keep moving on after all that happened? If you can, well, that's great. But you know how it goes. Let's see. Matthew Northrop is very best coming back. Is very best coming back. Is the very best coming back. Is the very best coming back for Matthew. Is very best coming back for Matthew. This is the Nine of Pentacles on reverse. I don't think that's gonna happen. Someone may not be very happy in this situation. Also, the Nine of Pentacles is a card of, in this case, financial dependency. So I don't know if somebody may be financially dependent of the other person. But on the upright, it would have been financial independence, living life the right way, living good in the hood. Tamika Smith. Hi, I have an interview on Tuesday. You see me getting this job. Hey, Hannah, how's it going? All right, let's see. For Tamika Smith. Happy to be back. Yeah, man, thanks for stopping by. Let's get Tamika. Tamika Smith. I have an interview on Tuesday. Do you see Tamika getting this job? Do we see Tamika getting the job on Tuesday? Oof. I'm gonna get a different deck. Do we see Tamika getting the job? Okay. Tamika, you got the Hierophant on reverse, which is kind of funny that we got this card, because this card also not only represents church, they can also represent a corporate job. Anything related to big structures. So this does not necessarily mean that you're not gonna get the job, but this may be just a little blockage. Before you get there, maybe have the understanding that corporate jobs are very well structured. I hope I'm getting, I by the indication of this card, I'm assuming this is a corporate job. Just make sure they most likely are always very professional. They always dress a certain way. They always look a certain way. They act a certain way. Make sure you are aligned with all of those, all of that structure that is inside a normal corporate job. Okay, let's say you work for a big company. Just take that into consideration once you go to that interview. We got Could you pull a card from my relationship with my father, please? Renan O'Brien. Okay, yeah. Let's see what we got for you guys. You're welcome, Tamika. Renan is asking a card for relationship with their father. I got two cards. Oh boy. Okay. One angle, many angles. Hannah. This don't look very good. We got the Ten of Cups on reverse, which indicates unhappy, maybe unhappy family, unhappy situation with that person. And we also got the Seven of Cups, which is this other guy over here. You can see he's looking up at a bunch of different cups. Um, you know, you're probably getting to find out or getting to the realization about your father. Whatever you're trying to imagine or whatever you're trying to find out. But instead of seeing so many things differently in all different levels, they're probably gonna get out of all of that illusion. Like it pulls up that illusion, and then you will start having to see the person how they are. Do you have any questions about that before I move on? I know it kind of sounded. I know it kind of sounded kind of meh. Yeah, that card or those two cards didn't sound very good. So I don't know exactly what's the relationship between the both of you. So what part would you like me to explain? How should you proceed about it? So this seems like I don't know if it's either between you and I don't know how old you are. I don't have enough data. I have no idea on, you know, I'm not a mind reader. I've already told you guys I'm not a mind reader. You ask the question and I'll pull the cards and I'll give it the answer based, you know, on the cards and the question. But it's almost like someone is unsatisfied in this situation. And it looks like there may be some sort of illusions on how things work. So there is a disconnection, that is for sure. So you may have to be a little bit more detailed on that. Just so I can give you the perspective of the cards. Remember what I told you last time? Let me get an extra question over here from another person and then I'll get back to you. Share Bear. Share Bear. Share Bear still there? Share Bear. Hey, no. You didn't tell me nothing. Come on, dude. But all right. You're very welcome. All right, we got Ruby. Ruby, are you still there? Ruby. Chanel Robertson. Chanel. Can you pull a card from my relationship with my ex? Chanel Robertson is asking, can you pull a card from my relationship with my ex? Oh boy. Got 5 of Pentacles on reverse. 5 of Pentacles on reverse. And that is a card of abandonment. But, you know, it may be feeling like you're abandoned by the situation. Maybe this person have moved on. This also indicates that maybe you need to move on from it. You might feel like you've been left outside in the cold. So start taking care of yourself, self-care, plenty of self-care. And you slowly get out of it by self-care. I don't think this person is coming back. This does not look like somebody that is really coming back. But this just, sounds like you need to get out of that funk. You are in a funk and you need to get out of it, Chanel. Chanel number 5. Hina says, well, my father and I never got along. Last time we had a bad argument. Each one followed our own path. Well, then if you guys had a bad argument and you follow each one's path, so in this case, this looks like each one of you guys got different goals, and that is okay. Now, if you feel like I don't know exactly, as I said, this looks like a very much deeper issue, right? When you want to get through a whole set of understandings. But number one, I would stop thinking about every single point in the argument that you guys probably had. I would most likely, try to heal on one little thing. If your father is really important for you, keep him in your mind. If somebody needs to make an apology, if you need to make an apology, you can go ahead and make your apology. If he is the one who needs to make an apology, it's gonna really depend on how proud are you to accept an apology or not. But yeah, you just go slow. I would say you just go slow. You just gotta understand that everybody got different expectations for everybody. But at the end of the day, we all gotta follow our own path, as you just said. Okay? We all gotta follow our own path because after X amount of time, people are gonna go away regardless because we all die someday. And that's the truth. That's what I'm gonna tell you. We all die someday, so you don't want to go and get older and be like, oh my God, and my dad wanted me to do that, but I did not do what I wanted to do. How bad it looks? It does not look good at all because you got the 10 of Cups on reverse. So you just have to. Really depends. You're welcome. 10 of Cups on reverse is like a big old. Somebody's mad as hell. Annette is asking, will everything fix between me and Jose? Let's see. Annette, thank you so much for the rose. Oh my gosh. Annette asked, will Rose, what? Will everything fix between Annette and Rose and Jose? Will everything fix between Annette and Jose? Let's see. Not a swords, yes. All right, Annette. It looks like, yeah, there may be a chance to repair things, but you gotta understand that the Knight of Swords is the one who comes swinging. So if you guys ever have the chance to get together and fix things together, make sure you guys are not coming swinging, not shooting first, ask later. Um, the Knight of Swords is someone who can be very hasty if they want to, and just be careful with it. But there's a possibility, yes. And being on a horse is probably coming quick. Just be ready for reparations. Don't come swinging. If you come swinging right away, don't feed into it. We got sunglasses emoji. Oh, thank you so much for the roses. Oh, I appreciate that. Oh, let's see. Hello, Brianna is asking, is the Miko's intentions good? Green hearts. That's probably because I'm wearing green. Hello, Sadiqa. How's it going, Sadiqa? I see you, Sadiqa. How's it going? It will be just a moment, okay? I got people sending gifts right now, so it will be a moment, okay? Thank you. I can see your questions, Sadiqa. But I got people sending gifts on TikTok, so I will have to help them out because they paying money. Okay, they paying money. It's money. It's not a whole lot of money, but it's money. It helps me. Okay, thank you. All right. All right, Brianna, is the Miko intentions good? On a quick gamble of yes or no, that could have been yes. The death card, it's kind of funny you got that card asking somebody's intention, and it got a big old score. Now I don't know in what part of the relationship are between the both of you. But the death card indicates that something needs to end in order for something new to come in and start over. Right. So maybe either you or them need to finish something to see if we can stop asking those, kind of questions, and then we start actually living life like we're supposed to. Um, so there's that. The intentions might be good, yes, but we need to finish something. There's something behind the cover. They all need to figure it out first. All right. Who else is paying me monies? Who else is paying me monies? Fawn. Let me get Fawn over here. Fawn. Where you at, Fawn? Fawn is asking, will Sammy talk to me ever again? Oh, let's see. Oops. Oh, shit. All right. Will Sammy talk to Fawn ever again? Let's see. Will Sammy talk to Fawn ever again? Yes or no? Fawn, we got the Hierophant on reverse. It looks like in this conversation in this yes or no, that would have been a no. Why there is a no? As you can see, it looks like a huge pyramid with a third eye at the very top of it. The pyramid, as you can see, got the four corners, the four sides, right? So consider that as your foundations are being broken, or this consider that also maybe a sign of rebellion. Because also it can mean religion, it can mean many things considered structured. So in that answer, it'll be a no, but if you want to fix it, make sure that you cover up all the bases. You have all of your foundation in order to hold up that relationship again. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's get Sadiqa really quick. Henan, I can answer that question. But remember, I'll give you one, and then after that, I gotta make sure I take care of everybody else. And I gotta take care of everybody else, and then if it slows down, then I come back. Okay. So you guys gotta be patient. You're welcome. You know the drill. Like last time, I'll take care of you, but as long as it slows down. But I'm also, you guys gotta know, I'm also on TikTok because TikTok at least allows me to get gifts and whatever. So, and I gotta make 500 people on YouTube before being able to monetize anything. All right, Sadiq is asking current feelings of the Scorpio husband. Current feelings of the Scorpio husband for Sadiq. All right, we got the Seven of Cups, many options. I see the Seven of Cups coming out a lot today. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh, this person most likely feels many different things about you. It can feel like that you're a rose, and then you're the moon and a star and a heart, and you're also a snake sometimes. Oh. Just don't bring your mind down to earth, please. Just do that for me, would you? It's a husband. It's your husband, guys. It's your husband. If it's your husband, I'm going to assume they're right over there, right by your side, and all you gotta do is ask. If they don't tell you the truth, it's not on you, it's on them. Hi, Namira. Namira is asking, Star, I see you. Just give me a second, okay? Namira is asking, do you see love coming for me? Namira is asking if love is coming for them. Not at this moment. Not at this very moment, Namira. Not at this very moment. Not right now. Not today, maybe. Yeah, not today. Maybe not tomorrow, but maybe later. You gotta come clean with yourself. Okay? Don't be cruel to yourself. Come clean to yourself. Don't be thinking about, if people are coming. You just gotta live life. And then once you finally notice love happens, that's a good way. That's the way it's supposed to be. Because if I'm telling you, like, yes, I got love coming in, and then you're gonna create that huge ass expectation, and then you may become clingy, and then people will run away from you, and you don't want them to run away from you. You gotta be as detached as possible from the outcome, because when you detach, you have no expectations, and that's the best way to do it. All right, we got Namira also. All right, back to TikTok. All right, we got Fawn, we got Annette. Oh my God, it's busy now. We got number one, we got Star. Let's get Star. Let's get Star's question. Star is asking, is TT, TT upset that Kevin is not talking to her anymore? Is TT upset that Kevin is not talking to her anymore? Is TT upset that Kevin is not talking to her anymore? It may be, yeah. That's the wounded warrior card. That's the wounded warrior card. Yeah, they're probably mad as hell, but they're gonna keep trying. They're gonna keep trying. There you go, Star. They're gonna keep on trying. Yeah, the Nine of Wands is the card of keep trying. You're being slapped left and right, but no matter what happens, you're gonna keep on trying. That's what the card means. He will lose you. Well, if he deal with her, cause she, what is she doing? All right, let me. All right. Oh, she's a problem. Well, then you gotta communicate that you don't like that situation, and he's gonna accept that somehow, or he's gonna try to juggle that and figure that out. Did you tell him that she's a problem between the both of you? You gotta tell him. You always gotta tell him. Sandra Martinez, I don't know if you're still here. Sandra Martinez, thank you for following. Sandra is asking, will Robert come back to me because he loves me? Will Robert come back to Sandra Martinez because he loves her? Will Sandra come back to Robert? Mm-mm. Sandra, that's a no. You gotta come clean. King of Swords. On reverse. We got who else followed? No one else followed. Okay, all right. So cool. Oh, we got someone following now. Cindy. Cindy is asking, is David secretly texting another woman behind my back when I'm asleep? Cindy, Cindy, Cindy. Oh, Cindy. Girl. That's a hot one, huh? Is David secretly texting another woman behind Cindy? What the hell is going on? Oh boy. Okay, Cindy. Cindy. If you got something right behind your ear telling you something's happening, just be aware that if he's inside the car sleeping, just be aware that you make sure you catch all the receipts, okay? You catch all the receipts before you start, you know, you start getting back at the person. I'm not gonna use all of the words right now, but the King of Wands is a very charismatic guy, a very charismatic man. He can be a leader. As you can see, he's got his little pole over here. He's got a cape. And the Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. So if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, this also may be someone from the past. I don't know. It may be someone from the past. Now, I'm gonna tell you, is it healthy going to look up if they are actually cheating or not? Most likely not. Um, because if they do something so stupid that they think they can hide forever, they won't be able to hide forever. Very rarely they are good enough to cover up their tracks. Most time women see like, oh, I know it, but guess what? He's paying all the bills, so I'm just gonna stay here on mine, and I'll just get the money, and he can do whatever he wants. Sometimes it's like that. So it's up to you what you're gonna do with it. But I don't recommend you going after a man and being all emotional. And if you got something to say, you can always wait for the right opportunity, corner them, and don't scream. Don't give him the don't give him the satisfaction, right? Because I'm a man. I'm gonna tell you that I'm a man, and a lot of men out there, they surely love the attention and seeing somebody losing their heads all over them, right? So, girl, don't do it. Just let him do his thing. You do yours. Once you find out, and you catch his ass. Catch his ass. All right, Maxine Davino. Maxine Davino. Let's get Maxine. Will my husband receive his back pay soon? Well, that sounds like some legal stuff. Maxine is asking. Thanks for following, Maxine. Maxine is asking, will my husband receive his back pay soon? Emperor's lack of abundance. No. On a quick yes or no question, that would have been a no. What I will tell you, Maxine, is that if it's something that is illegal, then it needs to be taken care of properly, and you guys got to take action. The very bare minimum, your husband got to do is following up. Follow up. Follow up like the devil. Every single day. Hey, what's up? How's my pay? How's my pay doing? Do we have any, because I worked some hours and I got some bills. Bills are due. Do I have, can I know when we're gonna have this money? Because I did work. I showed up for work. Or what's up? And they're like, oh, we're not ready yet. And then they put it down. The next day, you, hey, what's up? I just want to know, is that money coming? Because bills are due, and I gotta pay some bills. You gonna pay my bills? Are you gonna auto pay them for me? No. Then please and thank you. I would appreciate if I have my money for my work hours. Cause ain't nobody is slaving here. We out of that time. So follow up. Follow up. The bills are due. Otto, 1974. Otto, thank you for following. Otto is asking, will Christina become my girlfriend? Will Christina become my girlfriend? After Otto, who else is here? Hold up. I got Otto, Bella, and then Hania. I'll get you right after, okay? I got two more peeps here. We got Otto. Hi, White Raven. Thank you. I was taking a nap, so my haircut got kind of messed up a little bit, but I like it. I just had to cut the sides. It's all good. It's kind of funny, right? Anyways, let's see. Otto. Will Christina become Otto's girlfriend? Will Christina become Otto's girlfriend? This card is coming out for everything. Another card for Otto, please. Yeah, okay. All right, Otto. I'm getting an extra card just for you. Look at that, because this King of Swords is coming out like it's all the damn time. I don't know why. So maybe it's a signal that I may be cruel to you guys. I'm being cruel to some of you guys. I'm trying not to be cruel. I try to be the sweetest as I can. Anyways. So there is a possibility, yes. The Ten of Cups is a card of family, happy family. As you can see, you got a bunch of connections over here. But the King of Swords signals that you may have to come clean about something. You gotta make a decision about something. If that's what you want. Everything comes with a cost. Everything is an exchange. So you work towards that. You gotta work towards that. And then once that starts happening, there may be some sort of exchange in the situation. Who else is there? Bella, are you still there, Bella? Bella. Oh, Bella. Did Bella ask a question? Bella asked a question. Bella, are you still there? Bella. Then we get Hania. Hania, like 3. Can you tell me about what's happening behind the door for me? What is happening behind the door for you, Hania? I don't think I understand that question, but Hania, could you clarify what is happening behind the door? Is it behind your bedroom door? Is there? Um, I don't get it. Are you looking to go somewhere? All right, Bella's not here no more. Lioness Luna Quaya. Quaya, you still there? Yeah, it looks like you are. You're on the leaderboard. Quaya is asking, will me and Hassani have spicy time soon? I'm getting frustrated with it. What? Girl, you getting frustrated with him? You think you don't like it? Girl, all right, well, I'll ask. I'll ask. It's all good. I'll ask. Yeah. Will Quaya and Hassani have spicy time soon? She's getting frustrated. Oh, look at this card. This card had to come out when you're talking about um, when you're gonna have spicy time. This is a card being left out in the cold. That is a card of, not getting what you want. That's a card of poverty, a card of lack. You see the lady outside of the door, and she's just sitting like, oh, he doesn't like me. All right, so number one, I'm gonna tell you something over here, okay? So if you want to have spicy time with somebody, real bad, real bad, you gotta know how to put that out there. Don't necessarily need to be vulgar, but you gotta know how to ask. I personally, I have a very similar condition happening, and I don't like being asked that kind of stuff. I personally, you don't know how to say to him. It's all seduction, honey. Um, if you want to get some, I don't know, you gotta dress a certain way. You gotta accentuate your good stuff. You know, don't cross any extra boundaries. Don't be touching no private parts because that is not okay. Even though some men are freaking pigs and some men are pigs and they think it's completely okay. Don't be doing that. But it's always good, trying to find a way to, how a conversation lead one thing to another. You know, how open to talking about that are you guys at this moment? If you guys are not open to talk about that kind of stuff, then how can you actually decide? Um, if 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 you were asking my grandma, she would tell you to, you know, we all got two hands to um just saying. Now you're probably frustrated with me. Girl, girl, you gotta sit down and gotta have a conversation. Simple as that. And if the man is not giving what you want, then guess what? You just either split up or you go get another roster, and then you put up with the consequences, of course. But you know what I mean. Sandy, hello, Sandy. Sandy is asking, will James come back to Houston? Any questions about that, Quaya? You live with family, and that's the reason you probably haven't got no time alone, really. See, you already got to figure it out. So Are you feeling adventurous? I'm not telling you to do anything if you're feeling adventurous. But there are places you can buy for the day. You can get a hotel, you can get a no-tell motel, you can get many other places. You just gotta have the money, pay for it, and then spend a day together. There you go. Girl, I don't have that problem. I don't have that problem. If you guys have a car, I know it's winter time, it's kind of cold at night, go camp somewhere. I don't know. If you want to do something, you're going to find a way, okay? Anyways, this is getting too spicy for TikTok. I don't want to get no violations in here. Oh, your boys. Boy, oh boy. Will James come back to Houston? Let's get a yes or no card for Sandy. Sandy. Eight of Wands. I think he's coming back to Houston. Yes, Sandy. James is coming back to Houston. We got user menu numbers. User menu numbers left already. All right, guys, I got 25 seconds. Ooh, I'm going to go back to bed. You're welcome. Yeah, girl, you got to find a way. If you want to do it, you got to find a way to do it. Yeah, like... All right, my countdown is dead. Who's still here? Who's still here? Who's still here? Raise your hands. Who's still here? Raise your hands. All right, Hannah. Hannah. All right, Hannah, you were asking... Oh, Hanya, I was asking you, what did you mean about happening behind the door for you? Is that a figure of speech? Is that a metaphor? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I was like, what are you talking about? What door? What are you talking about? What door? I don't see no door. Behind your bedroom door? Your door? What door? What is happening behind the door? Dropping burdens. Hania Khan, if you've been carrying too much on your back, always remember you can always drop some stuff down to be able to keep moving on. You gotta move on and you gotta drop some stuff. If it doesn't serve you, you drop that shit and you move on. You drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Hey, Maxine. Yeah, I think everybody leaves after. Like, they drop the question, everybody else just goes away. They leave. They leave. All right, let's see Hinan's question here. You're still here. Let's see, Hina. If Enrique loves you. Hanya Khan, exactly. If you have any burdens, if you have any overthinking, too many ideas, too many ideas can actually cloud your judgment. too many things to do in 24 hours a day that may slow you down. So it's time to, prioritize. Right, this is important. I'm gonna take with me. This is important. I'm gonna take with me. This is not so important. I'm just gonna let go from it, or I'm just gonna put it on the side. I'll take care of what's important right now, and then later on I'll come back for it. So that's how it works. Hina is asking, does Enrique loves me? Does Enrique loves Hina? Yeah, maybe. More maybe. I would say it's a maybe. It's a maybe, most likely, very probable. Don't take my word for it. Just be very, very, very realistic. You chat with that person, you guys talk to that person, spend time with that person, and then things will develop. Just make sure to be confident. You know, take care of yourself, look pretty, do whatever you gotta do. Do whatever you gotta do. All right, guys. My voice is crackling and my counter is off. Well, Anthony asked me to be his girlfriend this month. Will Anthony ask Isis to be his girlfriend this month? Yeah, keep that wheel moving, Isis. Keep the wheel moving, girl. He's gonna ask you sometime. And if he don't ask you, just ask him to give you a new iPhone. Or you block him. Hot sugar. Hot sugar. Tina is asking, does Richard want me in his life? Hot sugar. Tina, does Richard wants me in his life? What do we have? Oh, Jesus. 2 cards. Childish. Just kind of looks like he secretly thinks someone is secretly being childish in this situation. I say that because of the Page of Cups. We got the Page of Cups. So yeah. It's a 50-50 though. It's a 50-50. By that card, Henan, yeah, very, very possible. But again, be realistic. I may be wrong. You guys gotta remember, this is entertainment only. You know, you'll be like, oh my God, the tarot reader told me that this person loves me. I'm just gonna throw myself in front of them, and they're gonna like, what the hell? This kind of stuff, you just keep it on the side, secretly on the very corner of your head, back of your head. You don't think about it. And once it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, then you just let it be. You know. You know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, you just let it be. But if you want to manifest something, if you want to manifest a specific person, guess what? You got to spend time with them. There is no way around it. You got to spend time with them. One day you're gonna go watch movies together. Next day you're gonna go for dinner. The next day you're sitting at McDonald's. I don't know, but there's gotta be a consistency. If you don't have the consistency, it's not gonna happen. You know. All right, guys. I'm gonna go to bed because it's kind of cold in here today, and my voice is crackling already, and I'm getting the my sinus is getting like, oh, oh. Have a great night. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Oh, God, got more peeps on the other side.